showing no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Receivers. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1, was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Give to the running back. Runs for the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Sellers. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Motion from the wideout. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession.
First and 10.
The play fake on first down to throw. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Back to throw. It's Sayin. The short hands. It's Peoples. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Big guy smells it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
When you have so many playmakers on offense like they do, they can score quickly. You just saw it right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Clark. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. get this drive going from the 17. Off play action on first down. He's going to let it go. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Dropping back, it's Sellers. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it inside the 30. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on 3rd down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed well.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye D.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Check. White 94, Snyder, jump, get set. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
South Carolina, 0.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
And, man, they sneaked the option in there on 3rd and long. And I don't know, was that a misread? Like, do you get the ball to your tailback? Like, it was pretty well defended. They had the quarterback swallowed up. He got some yards, but now you're forced into a 4th down, and this might be a passing situation.
That keeps the score. Ohio State, 14. South Carolina, 0.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
21, South Carolina, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Clark. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Will take over 1st and 10.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Here we go. Do the show. Right.
Try to get it to the edge. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And that one's incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. To the air, it's Sellers. Fires downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Harbor. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They booted away on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Saying. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun to give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield?
The Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running to the left. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and
10. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
This is a designed run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Up 2. Brings up 3rd down.
And the Gamecocks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got his man on the right. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field.
Number 24 in punt formation to kick it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Ohio State offense will take over 1st and 10.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking for a huge play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
I think it's really hard to overthrow that guy. He is already that fast, and he breaks open, and you have an opportunity just to club up a little bit. Just put a little bit more air underneath that and let the speedster run underneath it and make you look like a hero, but oh boy, it's kind of the opposite.
The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. They'll move the wide receiver. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Buckeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They kick it away on fourth down.
Returner runs out of bounds.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Quarterback on the keeper. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw the contain on the play, forcing him back in the middle of the field, and they were able to corral him for a huge loss.
Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Defense not showing press coverage. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He tries to take the top off. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23.
Get set, get set.
Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Sayin. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
The Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
On the play. 2nd down coming up.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And it's no good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. Ohio State 21, South Carolina 0.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
The give to the tailback. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Punt is in the air. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over 1st and 10.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make.
He'll take a deep shot here. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to get back in this ball game.
All Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
South Carolina, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Got enough for the 1st. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Gives it on the option. Thrust that arm out. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
Quarterback may change this route. Leaves it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Maybe a little long for a field goal. Definitely too short to punt. Not much of a choice here as they'll go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Dumps it off in the flats. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation, goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun, give on the inside. Nowhere for him to run again, and now 4th down is going to be a tough one. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
To the air, it's Sayin. And the timing just a hair off.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Kick is in the air. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets it out fast. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Also 8 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down. South Carolina,
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back and leaves it. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Going for the marker on the ground. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good. You're late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like it. Offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
282 Monster Indy. 82.
QB draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
With the carry. Loss of 5. Now, a 4th down.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab plenty for the 1st down. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Back to throw, it's Sellers. With the catch, it's Smith. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Defense in press coverage. Keeps it on the draw. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Now, 4th down.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
This drive will open from the 15. Finds his man on the left.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. A run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Throws for the tight end. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. And now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll do it himself. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. Shows him the stiff arm. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Man, there are a lot of players who I think might tense up in that kind of situation. You know you got the lead. It's fourth down, but they just go out and they're on the same page, and they convert, and they're able to keep this drive alive. They're going to bleed more clock.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll use the jet sweep to try to convert here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's almost as if the defense knew that jet sweep was coming. Great job getting penetration at the point of attack, and they were in the backfield, nowhere for the receiver to go.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick completion on the out.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And the Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. That is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David,